You know when someone says, "Trust me, this system is secure," and you think, cool, but how do you actually know? Well, that's the question automated reasoning is built to answer. Automated reasoning is a way of getting a computer to work out whether something is definitely true, definitely false, or whether it honestly can't tell. And here's the key bit. It's not guessing. It's not spotting patterns and going, yeah, this looks likely. It's taking a set of rules and following the logic all the way through. It's a bit like this. All cats are mammals. All mammals have hair. Fluffy is a cat. So does Fluffy have hair? An automated reasoning tool can follow those rules and say, yes, given what you've told me, that has to be true. It's a tiny example, but the same idea scales up to some seriously important, complicated problems. In the real world, you can point it at software, hardware, security policies, whole cloud environments if you wanted to. And instead of asking, did this pass the few tests that we tried, it asks a much stronger question. Could this ever go wrong? Now here's the difference. Testing's like walking through a building and checking a few doors to see if they're locked. Automated reasoning is like taking the building's blueprint and proving whether any door could ever be opened by someone who shouldn't get in. Say you've got an S3 bucket and you want to know, could anyone on the internet reach this bucket? A test tries a handful of sample requests. Automated reasoning turns the access policy itself into a precise logic formula and checks every possible request, not just the ones that you remember to try. Now that matters for security because the dangerous bug is usually the one that nobody thought to test. Now, one honest catch. These tools reason about a model of the system, and they sit on top of some assumptions, that the hardware behaves, that the compiler's correct. So they don't make testing disappear. They make what you do and don't know really precise. And sometimes the answer is just don't know. Some problems are genuinely too hard, or even provably impossible, to settle every single time. That sounds like a weakness, but it's honesty, and a big part of the science is shrinking how often the tools have to say it. A simple way to hold it in your head. Machine learning predicts. Automated reasoning proves. Prediction is great when the world is messy. Proof is great when being wrong is expensive. Security, safety, money, access permissions, critical infrastructure. So that's automated reasoning, using computers to follow logic carefully across enormous numbers of possibilities so we can catch problems before they break things. It doesn't replace human judgment. It gives us a much stronger way to ask one very important question. Are we sure?